In today's video, I'm going to be doing the test 3, basically the answers for it, okay? Now, before we start, I would like to thank each and every person who subscribed. I just hit 500 subscribers like 10 minutes ago. That's insane, okay? First year student, no teaching experience, but got that much people to actually engage with me. Impossible, right? So, this will also be my last video of the semester. Just do your best. I believe in each and single one of you. Whoever is watching this, you're going to do good. Try your best. Do your best. Don't let your mind overpower you, right? You'll do your best no matter what. I believe in each one of you, okay? So, the first question, economic models. Now, what is an economic models? So, you know how you get the PPF, you get graphs, all these are models. Now, the reason why the answer will be E, some people might think it's B, always use graphs, but that is not true, right? In economics, you can use numbers. So like in economics, you can just have like percentages to represent something. You can say the interest rate is 7% and put a table. It doesn't have to be graphs, right? So the answer will be E. It simplifies reality, because by doing this, you basically, what can I say? Making it simpler to view what's happening in the world, right? So that's economic models, simplify reality. Number 2. Now when you're in university student, what is your opportunity cost? Now, obviously A is also correct, right? But when doing multiple choice in economics, you have to find the best answer, right? So the best answer will be C. Why? Because this is what a definition of an opportunity cost. So anytime you get a question like this, choose the best one. Most likely it's going to be the definition of whatever the question is, right? So an opportunity cost is the value of the best alternative. Anytime, just do that. You won't go wrong. Number 3. When an economy produces more houses and fewer typewriters, what question is answering? Now, there's 3 economic questions. It is what to produce, how to produce, for whom. Now, some people will say for whom, but anytime they ask you for what like type of person, okay, so you know when you produce a product, then you're going to give it to a consumer. Will this consumer be rich or poor? Because like you need to know. No, you're setting up in a rich country and you supply only poor products. Nobody's going to buy for you. So whenever they ask you something about money, like between the different levels of income, it'll be for whom. But if they're asking like what products to produce, like this, whether it's typewriters, it'll be what, right? Anytime they ask something about the income of the consumers, it'll be for whom. But here they're asking like what product to produce, so it's what. Okay. Number 4. Which of the following will not be viewed by economics as a factor of production? The way I remember my factors of production is the acronym CELL. C-E-L-L. Capital, entrepreneurship, land and labor, okay? Now, a tractor, it's a capital. Cargo ship, that can be your capital. Labor, yeah, capital. Petrol attendant is a labor. High-rise building, capital. Now, the reason why it's this answer, it is not. You see, the main concentration over here is salary. That's false. It's just labor. We just want labor. But because we got salary attached to labor, we say no. Because the salary is not a factor of production. It's just a school teacher. So because you have a salary, that's not part of a factor of production. Number 5. When an economist studies the effects of unemployment and insurance and employment rate comparing the United States to Canada, they assume that other conditions in the two countries do not differ. So in economics, right, when you keep two conditions the same and they do not differ, it will always be this answer. Ceteris paribus. Just remember that in economics, anytime we want to test something, do economics of like different world stuff or different concepts, we keep things the same. Okay? So the answer is ceteris paribus. Always, this is the definition, always will be that. Number 6. What of the following is a normative statement? 2 types of statements we get, right? Positive statement, normative statement. Positive statement, you can test. Think of positive, you can test it. Normative is an opinion. It was thought to be normative. So the reason why it's A, the South African unemployment is too high. Now you might think, why is that an opinion? If I tell you the unemployment rate is 8%, now obviously this is false. If I show this to a child, they can be 8%, is so high. But we know that's actually low because the unemployment rate now in South Africa is 30 some odd percent, right? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe more. So different people will judge this differently. So when judgment take place, it's an opinion normally, right? It'll be a different case if the total unemployment rate is 10%. That can be tested. That'll be positive. But because based on the unemployment rate, somebody is making a judgment, an opinion, and saying it's too high. That is an opinion, right? So it's A. Which of the following is incorrect with regards to allocative efficiency? Okay, allocative efficiency, I actually got this wrong. Wait, did I get this wrong? Yeah. So basically, you know your PPF, and you get your bowed out PPF. Any point on there is allocation efficient, right? Okay. So the keyword over here is what is incorrect. So I think that is why I got this wrong, as you can see. So the answer is actually B. Why is it B? At any point on this PPF, we cannot produce more of one good without giving up some other good that provides the less benefit. Now, the reason why we're jumping from one good, giving it up to the next good has to be more benefit, right? Because we're not giving up something because the good we have now is giving us less benefit. No, it's giving us more benefit. So because it's giving us more benefit, we're looking for the incorrect. So this will be less benefit. Because I want you to read C, right? It's the exact same as this, but then they say that provides greater benefit. That is true. In fact, all of these are true besides B. We're looking for the incorrect. That is why this will be incorrect. Because we're giving up one good to go to the next. Because it provides more benefit, right? It provides more. That is why we're jumping, we're giving it up. We're going to the next good that provides more benefit. So that is why less benefit is incorrect. So that's the answer, which is B. 8. Marginal cost. So as soon as they mention marginal cost, just draw the, what is called the curve, right? Marginal benefit curve goes from up to down. A marginal cost goes from down to up. Like that, right? The opportunity cost of producing one more unit of good increases as production of good increases. That's correct, right? The marginal cost, another name for it is opportunity cost. As it increases, see when you draw the graph, you can clearly see it. As it increases, the opportunity cost increases. It increases as production increases, right? Yeah. So that's the A. The next one. Now, marginal benefit and marginal cost. Okay. Now, anytime you get this question, right? Like they ask you, what is the best type of production that can happen? Or what should be produced when you use resources efficiently? No matter what, it'll be this answer, right? I want you to look where marginal benefit is equals to marginal cost. These are marginal benefit, this is marginal cost. Where is it equal? 42 and 42 over here, right? And this corresponds with 13 cold drinks. So that means produce 13 cold drinks. So the answer will be B. Economic growth can be represented by. Okay. So let's say there's no economic growth, right? The PPF will look like this. If there is economic growth, the PPF will look like this. So what happened? D. There's an outward shift of the PPF. So get this, right? Anytime they mention economic growth, just do an outward line like that. That's the new PPF. So this is correct. D. The market in which individuals sell the labor. Okay. So this they're talking about the, what is it called again? You know, you got the households. Yeah, households, then the firms and stuff. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. Circular flow. Yes, you have to know your circular flow, right? Now, I'm going to explain this very, very simple, right? This is the, let's see, what is this called? This is your home. This is your firm. Yeah, this is your home. No, households. Yeah, households, firm. So I'm explaining very, very quick, right? Households. They like labor, they land, the capital to the firms. In return, the firms will give them goods. Okay, they give them goods. Then the households will buy those goods, right? Then the firm will give the household their salary. That's how it works. Everything on the left is factor market. Everything on the right is goods market, right? So where they sell their labor. I told you, sell the labor in this left part. The left part is factor market, so that's why the answer is A. Which of the following could not be easily described as a public good? So public good, there's two conditions, right? It must be non-excludable and non-rivalry. Now, what is first of all, what is excludable? It means it excludes someone from having it. For example, let's say a product in a shop, it'll exclude people. Why? People don't have money, cannot buy it, so they can't get it. Rivalry means if you consume that good, it basically means that you're finishing that good. It's less for somebody else. So if you got something in a shop and if you buy a product in a shop, let's say there's 10 milk in the shop, you buy 1 milk. There's 9 milk left. So that is rivalry, right? You're leaving 1 unit less of that good. That's rivalry. So for public good, it must be non-rivalry, non-excludable. A traffic light, that is exclude anyone from going. Whether you're rich or poor, you can go to a traffic light. Number 2, is it rivalry? If you go by a traffic light, it affects the next person? No, it doesn't affect the next person. So the answer will be C. As the opportunity cost of a good increases, people will buy. Decrease. So anytime you think of opportunity cost decreasing, that is good. So obviously people buy more of that good and more of its complements. What are complements? It's basically items that goes with the good. So let's say cold drink and burger. They both go. If somebody buys cold drink, they most likely buy a burger, right? So if the opportunity cost of one good decreases, which is good, people buy more burgers. So technically, logically, if people buy more burgers and people buy cold drink with burgers, then they both, people buy both. Okay? So it'll increase. Number 14. In advance in production technology world. Okay, so I got this wrong. Wait, why did I get this wrong? Actually, I have to change this. I actually got this right. B and B. So B is the correct answer. Okay, an advance in production of technology. Oh no, wait, I think I got this wrong. It'll lead to an increase in supply. I think the answer was A. Yeah. Okay, so to be honest, I think B is the answer. It'll lead to an increase in supply, but the demand will not be affected. Because they mentioned a production. So that's like suppliers. So if suppliers have better technology, they will produce more because they're producing, they've got better technology, so they'll produce more. So I think the correct answer is B, right? And actually the answer I think in the memo is B, right? Yeah, but B is the correct answer. So not A, it's B. With this one I got wrong. So in the above, the market for pizza, which shows an increase in the price of tomato sauce. Now, think about to produce pizza, keyword produce. I never see that. That's why I got it wrong. So, what effect that shows an increase in the price of tomato sauce used to produce pizza? So, obviously, if the price of tomato sauce goes up to produce pizza, then the supply of pizza will go down, right? Because producing it, you need tomato sauce. So, the answer is actually C. Why? Because the supply is moving, you see? So it's going from here to here. Also, you can think about it as the demand is decreasing because the demand is going like that to like that, right? So actually, the most appropriate answer to say is the demand for pizza is decreasing. Because you need sauce to produce pizza. So if sauce is very expensive, you will have to produce less pizzas, right? So the supply of pizzas, it will not be this, right? Because they want you produce pizza. So you're talking about suppliers. That is why you're only looking at the effects of the supply curve. So the supply curve decreasing, that's 100% perfect. Now I also got this wrong. Okay, change in quantity supplied will change unchanged supply. Okay, so basically they're saying unchanged supply, meaning you're not shifting the supply curve. You're moving along the supply curve. So, where is that? I put B to E, but that's obviously wrong because that means you have to move the supply curve to that side. So the supply curve will be like that. But the correct answer was from B to A. You see B to A? Because B to A, you're not moving this supply curve, right? You're just moving along it. So that's the correct answer. I'm going to do a part 2 because it's crossing this 15-minute mark. So see you in part 2.